Thank you all for joining me today on today's open ledger of resilience, today's public journal, today's installation of the blockchain of resilience. Our transaction right now, my voice to your ears, hopefully my heart to your heart, resonates as much with you as it does with me in delivering it and you in receiving it. My ambition, my intention is to present to you my sincere and curious discussions about resilience. From what I've learned, what I've experienced, what I'm still experiencing every moment, every day, that I hope helps you as you navigate through this seemingly chaotic world, but also helping you to recenter to what we all share as common, our common essence, our common creation, and probably, without naming it or unnaming it, our mutual one creator. But I guarantee you that while I cannot advocate or submit that I will change your life with this podcast or any episode, every podcast, every 820 podcast will change your perspective on this present moment. Let's get into it. Today's topic is entitled, What Happens on the Porch? What happens on the porch? Now I know there's a long time and easy button quote to push. What happens on the porch stays on the porch. Like what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Yeah, like Tupac's assassination. Like that bachelor party you went to a few years ago. No. What happens wherever it happens, whatever I do, whatever you do, in the dark of the night, in that back alley, in that penthouse in New York City or Miami or Oklahoma City, in the office break room after hours, or behind the open door, closed door executive office, or in your bathroom, or in your closet, or in the backseat of your car, or on the porch, or in Vegas. Whatever is done there stays with you wherever you go. Whatever I did over there stays with me wherever I go. That place or station or the new hiding spot or man cave or woman cave, it still goes with you in that place called here and now. Certainly, unless you have erased or burned or incinerated that hard drive of pictures and video, yeah, that physical evidence may not be available for wide distribution. But remember what I mentioned in earlier podcasts, in a poetic way, that perspective about what's done, in this case by me. Like an open journal, this public ledger for casual or specific review as we move forward, I kind of associated these transactions, my voice to your ears, my heart to your heart, even me to myself. I kind of associated those kind of missives, those kind of communications, like that term I'm trying to put in front of you, this blockchain of resilience. The transaction of these conversations cannot be destroyed or hacked or manipulated. Yes, what you're hearing now is just sound and audio from me to you. From me to you, and with and through that common shared connection that brought us each here way before we ever, quote unquote, met each other. That creator, however you want to call it, what I submit to you, we do have a common creator, a common source, spark of energy that brought us through our respective mother's channel physically to be here on this planet. But that creator does keep a record of our porch and Vegas and alley and basement and closet activities. As the author of our fate, you can probably easily make that conclusion as well. He or she or it, however you call it, does know and sees it because he wrote it. He wrote you. He wrote me. It is written. If you get a chance, go back to maybe a week or so ago, the episode called It Is Written. Not that narration of our fate is locked and in concrete. But even the deviations and departures from our true message and purpose, that is and was and remains pre-written in there for our use already. And for you Excel and analytical people out there, our written fate has a lot of if-then statements in our model code. Yeah, it may be written, but we might think that we do this off the path that we are still learning in development. It's already written like that. Those if-then statements or conditions, we choose, the right or the wrong, the black or the white, the up or the down, the left or the right. Lots of those if-then forks in the road for us to choose. I guess, in a way, that approach is like the way a stenographer in the court would capture our freedom of will decisions, just as an observation. So we should recognize and define, acknowledge and measure what we do wherever we do it, with the baseline, however, of our best, yes, positive, and productive efforts in each moment, each day. So whatever I have done or not done, whatever I have said or not said, may seem irrelevant and unnoticed by the internet and the public eye. But the record stands for the author and co-author to reconcile each moment, each day. Yep, between me and him, between you and yours. You may choose to delay that audit as long as possible. But like that thing called spilt milk or spilled milk, it will sour and will not improve with time as you re-encounter that stain in the review session. Clean up on aisle 8. All right. Stay current. Stay present. You know what time it is. It is always 8:20.